So I wanted to go ahead and go over the schedule with you. We'll take a look at that first. Normal schedule in school every day. From 8 to 10 o'clock, we have an ELA block, and we do phonics and word work. That also includes grammar. On Mondays and Wednesdays and Thursdays, we do writing, and those will be each of the stages of the writing process. And we always do a reading comprehension, which is where either I'm reading to them, like on Mondays, or we are reading together. Tuesdays and Wednesdays, they're starting to get more independent with it, and then Thursdays when they should be reading independently and using those phonics skills, the sight words of the week, and then they will have a graphic organizer that they have to complete. So if you just take a look at this, you can see Monday through Wednesday is just generally when I'm practicing, I'm introducing and practicing a skill with them. I'm not going to grade assignments, usually on a Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. I try to wait till closer to the end of the week to see where they are with that skill. So on Thursday, I grade the morning work. That tells me that they have gotten the grammar skill for the week, gives them a little chance to practice the phonics skill, sight words, and they're practicing sentences. I also do the final draft of the writing on Thursdays. I take that for a grade, and then you can look at the rubric that'll be at the bottom, and it tells you exactly how I'm going to grade that writing, and I'll go over that more later on. And the reading comprehension. So this week they'll be asking and answering questions, but just in general, it's whatever skill we've been practicing for them. I'm going to have a graphic organizer that allows them to show that they mastered the skill. And then on Friday, I'm going to take the word work. I will put the words in Seesaw in the description for you to call out to your student to spell. They'll just be 4 words. And the reading assessment. Now in Seesaw, I'll tell you a little bit more about Seesaw when I get to that part of this video, but in Seesaw there is an option to go and look at the pictures that I put in there, the templates, and they have a little marker, and they can literally just circle like an iPad or a phone that they can touch. It will allow them to draw directly on the screen. I think you can even do it on a computer with a mouse. So you don't need to print all of that stuff out. You could just have them circle A, B, C, or D. So that's just another alternative. If you want to just write it on a piece of paper, 1 is A, 2 is B, quick and easy like that, just take a quick picture and you can send it to me in Seesaw. So that's how I'm going to be taking up all of the assignments. But there's just 2 different options of, well, 3 really. If you wanted to print it, you could also print it, of how you can complete and submit those assignments to me. All right, so that's the reading block every day. From 10 to 10:20 will be recess time. Fun. And then 10:20 to 10:45 will be lunchtime. 10:45 to 11:15 is tier 2, which is usually me working in small groups with students who need a little extra support, students that I noticed may have been possibly struggling with the lesson earlier in the day. I'll pull them at that time to work with them in a small group setting. So what I am thinking about doing, and this is all still kind of I'm planning it out as I go kind of, is that I was thinking it would be so nice to have a story time in the middle of the day. I would love to be able to see everybody and still interact with everyone. So I'm going to try to provide a link if I can figure out how to do that so that I can read live. That will also give you guys a chance to ask me any questions if you have questions about what was going on in the reading lesson or something that we did in math the previous day. This would be your chance to connect with me. And then after that, we'll go into math from 11:15 to 12:55. They'll do a number talk. I'll go over the lesson, and then they'll have a chance to practice it on their own. And all of these have been printed out and should be packets that will be sent home tomorrow if you go up to the school and pick them up. Some people have siblings that they're going to send them home with. Either way is fine. You will notice that on Friday there is an assessment that will be given. If you want to go ahead and look that over, it's in the PowerPoint under Friday for the week in Schoology. So you can look that over just to make sure that we're on the right track and they're prepared for it. I'll also have a science lesson for everyone. That'll probably be pretty short. I think this week is force and motion, so we'll be going over that just really quickly. So my plan is for each of these lessons that you see, math would just be one, but for each of these lessons that you see, to just record a really quick video just like this where I can go through the PowerPoint, go through the lesson and explain everything to the students, and they'd be able to see, you know, what's on my screen and everything like that. So just like this. So hopefully tomorrow we're going to just skip Monday. We're going to go straight into Tuesday. So hopefully tomorrow I'll have a quick phonics and word work lesson to go over those sight words, the spelling, phonics pattern for the week, and the grammar skill for the week. So I'll have a quick little video about that. We're not going to do writing on Tuesday. And then a reading comprehension, we'll read the story from Reading Wonders together, and then we'll talk about the standard and how we're going to apply that standard this week. So that is my plan right now. Haven't recorded those videos, but I'm going to work on that to let you know where my head is at about this. And then, like I said, that live time midday so that we can connect. And then math, I'll record just one video instead of breaking it up into those parts, just one video that goes over the skill for the day, and then allow you guys to practice it. Not sure how specials now. I know that a lot of the specials teachers have been doing online and in person the whole time for students who just chose that. So I'm sure that there's a way that they're going to do it, but I'm not 100% positive on that. I'm going to have to get back to you on how specials are going to be organized. And then I'll record a really quick science lesson too. And then we'll just have dismissal. So hopefully things are going to stay. I can't say stay the same because things are totally different right now, but I want to keep it as similar to what we do in the classroom as possible. So we're going to keep the schedule exactly the same. We're just going to have some videos that you guys can watch kind of on your own time, and I'll upload them to that YouTube channel I created earlier. That's where I'll be putting everything. The one that you're probably watching this on right now will be the same one where I'll be uploading all the video lessons and everything each day. Okay, so I also wanted to talk really quickly about Seesaw. When you go into Seesaw, make sure you go to the Activities tab. Yours looks different from mine, but make sure you go to the Activities tab and you add your response under the assignment that it goes with. What I mean is over here there is a journal section where you can just submit things, and it's not necessarily something that I've assigned. Like if you wanted to draw me a picture, you could totally take a picture in the journal and it would send it to me and I would love it. But if you want to submit an assignment, please just make sure that you're under the correct the correct assignment. So that way I can, when I go in, I see a picture of everybody's name and I can see who submitted and not submitted. And if it's in a journal, it's just hard to have everyone accounted for. And I want everybody to get the grade that they deserve for the work that they did. Okay, the other thing I wanted to go over was AR. Again, you're going to go to students and you will go to ClassLink to get there. I did have some questions about AR. Mine, again, is going to look different from yours. Let's see if I can show you. When you go into ClassLink, there will be the green R that says Renaissance. That's where you're going to go to take AR tests. And these can be on any book that you have. You have your library books or any books around the house. Let's see if I can show you from mine, even though it looks a little different. You will have this exact same screen, but yours will come up and it'll have some blue buttons and it'll have an orange button down bottom. Okay, so mine doesn't have the same orange button, but you will see Accelerated Reader 360, an orange button. That's what you're going to click. Let's see, that's reports and stuff. But when you click it, it will take you to a where you will type in the name of the book or the author. You will be able to search through all of the books and find the book that your student read. There will be like a take quiz or a take test button. Then you have to scroll down, it's hidden. And then you have to click it again and it'll say take quiz. And then you select how they read it. They read it by themselves, they read it with you, you read it to them, whichever one. You select that and then you go into the quiz. So that is a great way to stay current on your reading and make sure you're practicing your reading fluency, is just have those books and read. Also, you can go to, so that's AR test. Go back to ClassLink, and then again, if you go to ConnectEd, that will take you to our reading curriculum so you can find the stories for the week that we'll be reading. And we're under Unit 1, Week 5. I don't know if you guys select the unit and stuff. I wish that I had a student login for all of this. I guess I could log in with one of the kids just to kind of check it out, but you should be able to get to the stories through there. If not, send me an email. I'm going to try to troubleshoot it a little bit tonight. Hopefully tomorrow morning I will have a fresh email with all for the lessons for the day ready to go. But if it's not waiting for you in the morning, I will be getting it to you as soon as possible. So I'll have all of those lessons, and then you should have the printed packet if you go and pick it up from school, or you can just do all of the lessons on a plain piece of paper. That is totally fine with me. You do not have to print anything if you don't want to. You don't even have to go up to the school if you don't want to. If you want to do everything just on blank copy paper or whatever you have, that is totally fine with me. And you don't have to watch them at the exact time that I have them scheduled. Whenever you're able to watch them is totally fine with me. Like I said, I'm trying to be very flexible. But please do let me know if you need any help. I am here to help. Hopefully everyone got their students login information from me in an email today. You got the video explaining how to log into everything. And you are able to log into Seesaw. I really need to know if you're not able to log into Seesaw. If you can't, you can always take a picture and email me the assignment, and that is okay too. But if you need help getting into Seesaw, just let me know. All right, guys, I am looking forward to working with you this week. We're all being super supportive and flexible, and I appreciate that so much. But I will get started on making these videos, and I will get them to you tomorrow. I hope you guys have a wonderful night.